Good afternoon and welcome to Have a Chat. I'm Audrey Lynch with my beautiful co-stars, Judy Loge and Veronique Arsenault. Hello, ladies.
Hello, Audrey.
We're all together.
We're all together.
All three of us.
Beautiful
Do not adjust your set. We all are, three of us are here. Definitely.
We pay her actually quite a bit of money.
Yeah, exactly. We actually have a great show lined up for our guests today. A lot of great guests, as usual. We usually do.
Always.
You
We
know.
are lucky.
Yeah.
We are lucky.
We're going to start off our show. Since Veronique is joining us this time, we have got her all lined up for our quote of the week, which is how we like to start off our show, something positive. So fire away.
Okay, so it's very short and simple.
Okay.
But it's something that really speaks to my life right now.
All right.
Okay.
So life begins at the end of your comfort zone.
Ooh.
Neil
Life
Donald
begins
Walsh.
at the end of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
When you step out of that
Yeah.
box, out of your
That's
comfort
so
zone,
true.
and
I
start
know.
living it up.
I know,
And you
right?
have done that.
Well, it's funny because I've been asked actually quite a lot recently about, I've been traveling a lot, I've been doing a lot of out of the ordinary things, and I'm always hashtagging it 2018 year of experiences.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So I had a few people ask me why I keep calling it that. So brief explanation. The 2017 was winding down. I was starting to think about, life in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't all that thrilled with what I was reflecting on. So, because I kept saying, I'll do that next year, or I'll do, when I'm not so tired, or when I'm, and then we had a couple of things happen where some friends of mine are struggling with some health issues, and their parents are struggling with some health issues. So I thought to myself, I don't want to look back and remember going to, a restaurant every week, and that's all I have to look back on. It's a great thing to do every now and again with friends, but it wasn't the only thing I wanted to remember. So I started doing things that I wanted to do things with people I loved. And so a lot of them have been outside of my comfort zone so far this year. More and more so as I go through these episodes. So yesterday, I ran the 10K Rock and Run.
Unbelievable, Veronique. That is
That's right, too.
amazing.
The Rock and Run was here in
Congratulations.
Miramichi this past
It was,
weekend.
yeah,
A huge
yeah.
event.
Yeah, every
Huge.
year. I think it's going on 18 or 20 years. They've been
Beautiful.
having it. And so they do a 5K, a 10K, and a half marathon, and then the Kids Mango Run. So I did
Wow.
the 10K yesterday by myself, which I found really, daunting, but got through it.
You are
Yes.
to be
But
congratulated.
I have to say 1 2-minute story. So as I'm running kilometer number 9, which was awful, I was exhausted. I didn't think I was going to hop in a cab to get to the finish line, and so along comes this woman, and her name is Mary, and she's a runner. She's already done her own run already, long ago. So along she comes, I'm thinking, oh, she must be walking to her car. Anyway, she actually then starts running with me. And she was running just in front of me so that I had someone to follow.
Good.
And she's giving me a pep talk as I'm running.
Oh, you're kidding.
Like she's like, you can do it, Veronique.
You
We're
will
almost there.
live. You will live.
You will live.
Finally.
We're almost there.
You
We're
must
almost.
have seen it in your face
Yep.
that you were close to giving up, but
Yep.
so close to the end.
Seriously, I was going to hop in a cab. So anyway, we're coming around the corner, and so she goes, "Pump your arms and your legs will follow." And I'm like, "You're crazy." And she's like, "Just do it." So I start pumping. Literally, I'm running like this, okay? And I'm thinking to myself, "You look like Forrest Gump," which was okay. Run, Forrest, run, right? And my little legs started going, right?
Yep.
And I'm just up pumping, right? And she goes, "As soon as you hit the mat," she said, "your time will stop." So Patty Quinn announces, and I'm like, "Oh my God!" So I cross the finish line. I'm, "Oh my God!" Crying, not a pretty girl cry at all. And there's Mary. She gives me a big hug. It was the kindest thing anybody's ever done for me.
What a day! What a day
Thank
for
you, Mary.
Bravo,
Sure.
bravo.
Thank you, Mary.
Definitely.
Thank you, Mary.
Definitely.
We love your quote.
Yes.
And this is
Fantastic.
a new lease on life. Step out of your comfort zone and start living.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm doing it.
Well, we just wanted to welcome our guests joining us in the
I
first
know.
segment of the show as well today. Hello, Ron and Jude.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks for joining us and jumping in with the quick chat portion of the show as well. Not too many guests get to do that.
It's true, and
Right?
it's usually not men. So there you go.
There you go. Exactly. So you've been challenged and welcomed all in one. Other things that are coming up here this weekend here in Miramichi, which is one of the reasons why we have you guys on, is the Rock and Roll Festival is coming up.
Exactly.
And Jude, I'm just going to mention your name just because I have to flip my page here. So Jude Levi and Ron Levine. And tell us a little bit about yourself first before we talk about why you're here today. In case there's somebody out there who doesn't know you.
Yeah.
Well, like she said, my name is Jude Levi, and
Born and raised Miramichi.
born and raised in Miramichi. Yeah.
Love it.
You went to
Promising
James-
actor.
Went to James M. Hill, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm in the musical for the Rock and Roll Festival, and then we're doing Footloose.
Yahoo!
Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Ron, yourself?
I'm married into the Miramichi. I'm from Nakwik, but
Yeah.
I
Okay.
work for the school district. I'm the facilities manager. Been there for about 12 years. And anyway, very good friends with Dave, who is an owner of the Rivermaid Productions.
Mr.
And-
Gopi.
That's right,
Yeah.
Mr. Gopi, for those
Mr.
who don't
Gopi.
know.
Amazing
Yeah.
guy.
And we go back many, many years, and I've done a small production with him many years ago, and he come looking for me for this one.
Ah.
He thought it was
Oh,
a good
go
fit.
on.
He
so-
sought you out.
Anyway,
Convinced
he
you.
did convince me. Yes, he did.
And you know, really and truly, like I acted with Jude last year. We did Mamma Mia, and
Which was awesome.
which
It
was
was
awesome.
awesome.
And I was not a dancer or a singer, but I was able to, don't laugh, but I was able to do it with practice.
Yep.
And so you're new and you're going to do it just as well, because anything's possible, as Veronique said, if you step out of your comfort zone, which you have.
You went
Yeah.
right out of your comfort zone.
Right out of my
Right out of
comfort
it.
zone.
Totally
and
out.
Totally out. And if anybody's seen the last year's production of
The Mamma
Mamma
Mia.
Mia, they are going to love Footloose.
They
It
will
is
love
very,
it.
very
Yes.
high energy. Very high energy.
So what character are you playing?
I am the not so popular Reverend Shaw.
Okay.
And,
Whoa.
totally against the dancing.
Dancing and
No fun.
No,
No fun.
No fun at all, and it's an exciting role because it kind of feeds on the whole skit with the young people trying to incorporate the dancing and
well, the love of dance and the love of
Awesome.
music. Exactly.
I love the music from that show.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
very
So
high energy.
who are you, Jude?
I play Willard.
Willard.
I
Yeah.
love Willard.
Ooh.
I know. That's just it. So you don't know how to dance, but learn how to dance.
I learned how to dance.
That's your character.
Yeah.
And what did you think of taking on that role when you were first? Was that a role you went after, or was that one that was suggested to you as well?
That was the one I wanted.
Okay. Yeah.
You went to audition?
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, those
Exactly.
auditions are interesting, aren't they?
they are.
Auditioning is
Yeah.
hard.
I kind of like it.
I surpassed the audition.
got to
part.
jump over
That's cool.
Yeah,
Like
that
a
was
movie
cool.
star that they
Yeah,
have on
well,
doc, right? Let's see who
yeah.
I'll go with now. That's popular.
Yeah. Exactly.
So let's talk just for a second about
Yes.
Rivermaid Productions. So,
Yes.
Rivermaid Productions, David Gopi.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about that so that people really understand
that
what
organization.
what it's
that
all
group.
about.
Well, whenever I started doing drama when I was in grade 11, I think, yeah, grade 11, it was just like the James M. Hill
Yeah.
Drama Club.
Right.
Right.
Right. So whenever I went back for Mamma Mia, after I graduated, he made his company, Rivermaid Productions, which is just a local theater company, and that is what's doing the productions now.
He's
in the
rolling
summer.
them out too.
Yeah,
he
he
is
is,
just.
yeah.
And Candace Curtis is your musical director.
She
Yeah.
is.
Nothing
She's
short of
awesome.
phenomenal.
She is absolutely
She
amazing.
is.
She knows her stuff.
She knows her
Yeah.
stuff.
They
Yes.
both do. They make it
Definitely.
so easy. I found you just fall into it. I mean, you're like one segment you're singing, the next you're in the classroom with her doing that, and then you're on the stage with him doing the blocking, and it's just all you can't believe how it can come together.
It is
No.
amazing.
Comes together pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
we
was the
only had a
most?
month.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Vernie.
Well, when did you guys start rehearsing?
About a month ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is
You do like a full 1 month intense,
Yeah.
Yes.
full on.
Intense. That's why I'm not there. no, but I enjoyed it. But it is
Yes.
intense, and you will not regret it.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to a lot of the earlier practices because my schedule is quite hectic.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right.
And so that was one of the negotiating deals coming
Okay.
into this with Mr. Gopi, and I asked him to consider if he would like to have me. This is what he has to come on
That's
board
so
with.
calm.
And so anyway, I kind of missed out on some of the beginning rehearsals, but it's been a challenge because I hadn't been involved in
Right.
them.
That's
So
right.
I had to kind of motivate and get in and do as much as I could in a short window.
Wow.
But they worked really hard with
They
me,
work?
and
Yeah.
Candace and Dave, they 100%.
Gosh, they're talented people,
100%. They
including
really
yourselves
are.
and everybody
Well,
else that's in it.
I wouldn't go as far as saying that for me.
Oh, you are.
Being
I
my
can't
first
wait. You
production.
are. You're
I
musical.
can't wait to see it, Ron. I can't
Ron's
wait
a
to see it.
musician as well. Like
Yes.
he's a very instrumentally gifted man, as,
Right.
Well,
as
thank
along
you,
with very
Judy.
other gifts that you have, and we know how you perform. So we're in for two good characters for sure. And then how many other people are in this play? What's the cast
Oh my
size?
goodness.
I think it's around 20 people.
Beautiful.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So when did the show start?
It starts this Friday. coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
At
And it
James
runs
M. Hill
until
Theater.
Monday. Yeah.
James M. Hill Theater, 29th to the 2nd at 7 p.m. each night. And we're hoping for a full sold-out.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
sure it
So
will be.
3
don't you think?
shows: Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
shows.
or is
And
there
Monday.
a Sun? Oh, and
And
Monday.
Monday.
Right.
So
Very long
we're
weekend.
thinking we're gonna go Friday night.
Opening night.
Yeah.
And go, Ronnie, Ronnie, Jude, and we'll get you really
Yeah,
just pumped
pumped
right
up,
up.
yeah.
As soon as you come out, we'll start screaming and
Oh,
roaring.
there.
Well, I have a couple of questions about. I saw the original Footloose, and then of course they redid
the
it.
movie, yeah.
The movie, yes. And then they redid it, and
Yep.
the music in that one was with Hilary Duff, and they had brought in more modern music. So my question is, the music and the dance sequence, are they more from the old, or is it from the newer version of the movie, or did you just come up with new
They're
songs?
more from like there's
the original.
the music is from the original
Movie.
but there's
It was
also
better.
I agree with you. But there's also for like the stage version of the show.
Right,
There's
yes.
original music written.
Okay,
For the
there
musical,
is.
Okay.
yes.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
right.
wait.
So Kevin Bacon was the lead
I
in the
know.
original movie, right? And so Brad Dunnett's the lead in this one?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Poor Brad was stuck with me as a partner last year dancing. He's a saint. Saint Brad. Saint Brad. I have to go and just say, he's going to have it easier this year because
Yeah.
I'm not going to be there.
Oh yeah.
No.
But you know what's amazing though is that every year, multiple times a year, there are these incredible productions that happen here, in the region. And I mean, you were at another one at Miramichi Valley High School last
I
night.
went
and,
last
Yeah.
night. That
like
was
Blackville had
fantastic.
another one. Like it is amazing to me the amount of talent that
that
lives
we-
in this
I know.
region.
Absolutely.
I know.
And the fact that companies like this and plays like this and productions like this can go on to help showcase our local talent
right.
and get people an opportunity to see what we have.
Yeah.
Who these people would have remained secret otherwise.
It's true.
Because you never know when
I know. And we need those, let's just say it, bums in the seats.
We do.
I
Yeah,
drove,
you're right, we do.
last night I left my dishes in the
You're
sink and I just, my husband and my kids didn't even know where I was gone. I said, I'm going to get in my car and go to Miramichi Valley's play, Barefoot in the Park, because Chris Matheson has his own company as well.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely,
you know what, these people work so hard, and yourselves,
Yeah.
to,
Well,
to
the
put
actors,
this on
they
for the
put so
community
much.
for so many hours, but
We
put
need to
into
support.
we need to support, and I love to support local theater.
Yeah, I
No.
agree with you.
No.
I
So you
agree.
have to
And
come
I've
out.
said this before, to see something like this live, because I'm a moviegoer and I love going to the movies and seeing my movie stars and stuff like that. But to see something live, I'm serious, it is absolutely the best. There's no feeling like it.
Well, I
Like to
love it.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, and I love the fact that here, like we have great sports teams, at all of our high schools.
Yes.
We have, the music festival, the regional Miramichi Regional Music Festival that happens for our kids, and then we have this theater
This
outlet.
other
And it's
venue
growing
for
and
people
growing.
to.
Yeah, like I think it's wonderful because we all need something, right?
Because it
we
doesn't
can-
matter where your talents lie. We
Yeah,
have
exactly.
something for you.
And I'm just excited, new people like yourself that
Yeah.
you're going to be acting.
So okay, I'll give
Yes.
everybody-
That's awesome.
So a couple weeks ago, we had Sam
Out
Crowell
of
and
her comfort
Naomi
zone.
McGowan
Yes.
on the show talking about the Mr. C Music
Yeah.
Theater Festival in August.
Yes.
And I said on the show, I think I really want to audition.
And I'm sorry I said the same thing.
I know.
I'm sorry.
But you-
and I
but
got too busy. and I
But you're
can't-
full.
I can't
And I
do it.
actually did because that was again my hashtag 2018
Yeah.
year of experiences. So I actually did go out and audition. And I'm not sure why, but they have given me a part.
Why not? Is the question.
Because I'm so new, right? I'm so
No. Yeah.
green.
No.
But anyway, so I'm very excited. So the fact that you did the same, Ron, I'm
Yeah.
so proud of
I'm
you.
proud of all of you.
Because I think it's what we need to do stuff with that is one out of our comfort zone, but gives us memories, right? So you're never going to forget your time. You're never going to
No.
forget your time with all the plays that you've done, right?
No,
Same with
the
you.
friends that you
I will
make
never.
and the
that's
connections
a very
you
good
make.
point,
Yeah.
Audrey. It's such a social camaraderie.
Yes.
The new
It
people
is.
that you meet and the young people that I worked with last year, because now what they've started doing with David Gulpy's group and his production company is to incorporate older people like me
Mature.
with the young people, and so that was something they hadn't done before. It was all very young
Yes,
cast,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
20-year-olds,
That's right.
18-year-olds.
And they would take a young person and make
Yeah.
up and everything
Yes.
and make them look older to
That's
play
right.
the older
But
character.
now he's
that's not
making
the
this
case.
mix of people over 25 and 35 and
Well,
45.
he's making it a broader cast
Yeah.
for sure.
adults and youth.
Yeah.
So I love that idea.
So let's tell them again actually we should mention they can get advance tickets.
Right.
Tickets available at Jean Coutu and the Goodie Shop.
Right.
And then so they're $20 in advance or $25 at the door. Yeah, so we want to make sure that everybody gets out. So tell us again the dates.
July 29th to the
Nope.
June 29th to July 22nd, 7 p.m. And we'd encourage everybody to get a ticket and fill a seat and support our local theater. And Mr. Gopi has invested his time in the lives of so many young and old people in Miramichi.
Yeah.
And I know my son is one of them, and
Yes.
he is doing professional theater in Toronto. And
So talented, so talented.
he is definitely blossomed into a great entertainer, and he's writing and producing his own stuff now. So
I know.
it is amazing.
He's
Didn't
gifted.
didn't Taylor meet his wife?
Yes, he met his wife
Through one of the productions.
Through one of the productions
Yeah.
on the stage, and both him and Allison are both professional performers in
yeah.
Toronto. So they pursued that path.
So besides this Footloose, I happen to know Mr. Gopi is, this is not the only thing he's got going on.
No, that's right.
He actually has a production coming up that he plans on starting right away, right after this one.
Yeah.
And the reason I know that is because my youngest daughter, Danae,
Yeah.
has been cast in Madagascar.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting.
Another
It
great
is her
show.
absolute favorite movie of all time.
Oh, wow.
So she knows all the music.
Oh,
so
great.
she's listening to the scores and everything
we
like
can't
that,
wait
and
to see
getting
it.
to learn
Talented.
all of that. So she gets to be one of the zookeepers, along with this cast is actually going to be other characters because there's
Yeah.
so many that's required
Yeah,
to be on
for
stage
sure.
at a time. So
Yeah.
that's exciting as well. That's coming up, if I'm not mistaken, in the middle of August.
Oh
so
my gosh,
That's amazing.
Mr. Gopi,
he's
he's
a
got his
busy-
hands
busy
full. He
boy.
never
It's
stops.
incredible, and for the love of it, right? You have to do something you're
That's right.
passionate about, and he sure must be because he teaches all year.
He does.
Yeah.
True.
And then he gives up his summer to do all this.
And it shows in productions like
It
this.
really
Yeah.
does.
But I think just the name Footloose is going to register in every home.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
word
Let's hope.
itself is exciting.
Exactly.
The song, the main theme song is just catchy, and then you have the whole.
I'm
Like
starting to
Audrey
wiggle
said.
in my seat.
Yes.
Exactly. I can still picture Kevin Bacon in that warehouse and doing his thing, and I love it, love it, love it. We want to thank you guys so much for joining us today, Ron Levine and Jude
Levi.
Yes,
We'll
for coming
be there.
on. We look
Yes.
so forward to seeing you guys in this production. And yes, we have more Have a Chat coming up after the break, so don't go away. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Have a Chat. Up next, we have three beautiful, lovely sisters joining us. We have Beverly, Judy, and Cindy. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Hello.
So nice you could come from away to be on our show today on this Monday.
Thank you.
Traveling in.
Exactly. I'm actually one of three as well, as far as having sisters, but you have more than that. What is it? Never ever underestimate the power of sisters,
I
which is
love
so
that.
true.
She's
so
got this
true.
bowl right in her hand, and I'm one of. I have the eldest, and I have two sisters as well. So we are.
Yeah,
We know all about
girl
sibling.
power.
Yeah.
We are family.
Yeah.
Family.
So it's
Yes.
Beverly Legier, Judy Duffy, and Cindy Brown, and you were the Bryanton sisters, right?
That's right. That's correct.
And you're here today to tell us a little bit about your business, which is the Easy Fashion Adaptive Clothing line that you have. But first, I'm going to get you each to tell us a little bit about who you are. So who wants to start?
Well, I'll start. I'm the oldest.
Okay.
I'm glad she
Cindy.
said that. And I was born on the mighty Miramichi, and we lived here until I was 11, at which time we moved to Moncton, and graduated from Moncton, and went to Olds Business College for a year,
Yes.
and then got married at 18, very young age,
Young.
and started my family and had 4 beautiful children at,
Wow.
And your
30.
husband?
yeah,
Since you were 18.
yeah, we've been together almost 44 years.
Gosh.
I know, you don't hear it very often.
Beautiful.
And at 35, I went back to school and took my LPN
Oh,
and worked at a nursing home for 28 years. So,
Unbelievable.
and retired 2 years ago and started this awesome business with my 2 sisters.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Judy.
And
Judy. Well, I was born here as well on the Miramichi. I currently live in Fredericton. I've been there for 29 years, and I'm married to my high school sweetheart for 39 years. And we have 3 beautiful children and a little granddaughter, Maeve, that's
Nice.
the light of our life.
Oh.
I went to school in Riverview. That's where we grew up, and yeah.
Happy to be in the business.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm Beverly, and I have 2 children, 2 daughters, Siobhan and Kyra,
Oh, nice.
and live in Riverview. Married for 30 years this summer. Can't believe it.
This is awesome. We're not talking about
we're all in that
This
boat.
is a great
We're all-
marital, talk here for people that want to get married, for sure.
Yes.
And I've been in customer service jobs most of my life, and I work in the store in Riverview at 213 Pine Glen Road,
Right.
and that's where we have all of our adaptive clothing when we're not on the road.
And this is a phenomenal business, Audrey.
Well, I haven't heard of it, so I'm like literally oblivious to this company.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm
I'm-
very interested in finding out all about it.
I'm somewhat informed, but very impressed, and that's why I'm so excited to have the viewers know just exactly what you ladies have done and where it all began, and these gorgeous outfits that you're wearing, and that they are actually part of your line and business. I thought they were your everyday clothes, and I was looking and saying, wow, what beautiful fashion. So who wants to start telling
The story.
Audrey, who knows nothing about it, and the viewers more about this business?
Well, the awesome thing about adaptive clothing is that it looks like regular clothing.
Okay.
And that's the secret about it. You would never know that this is an adaptive top. It opens in the back. So how did it all start? Well, we always talked as girls, as sisters growing up, wouldn't it be fun to work together and have a business? So there was a great need for adaptive clothing in the nursing homes, and when we had been talking about it, thinking about it, praying about it. So one day my sister phoned, it was January, I remember it was snowing out, and she said, do you want me to make this happen? And I had just got my journal, and it was called Making It Happen.
Oh, sign, karma.
Anyway, so she said, I can make it happen. So from there, it started.
I'm just going to stop you just for
Yeah,
1 second
yeah.
because I know nothing. So adaptive clothing means
it?
what? The definition is what?
Adaptive clothing is for people that need to be dressed in nursing homes, or it could be in their own home.
Okay.
They
So they have a challenge with
they
dressing
have
themselves.
They cannot dress themselves.
Okay,
They might not be
okay.
able to lift their arms. So it's for the staff to dress these people, bed patients, because
With
of
much more ease.
of immobility. Yeah.
Okay.
So the clothes open up. So
In
you would
different
take
ways.
and feed the clothes onto the arms for people
Okay.
that couldn't lift
Oh,
their
that's
arms, for
it.
people that can't
Okay.
roll over, that are incontinent.
Amazing
See, I had
idea.
no idea.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah,
idea.
that there would be
A lot
such
of
a
people
need for
don't.
such a thing.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
true.
They don't realize
It just
it's okay.
makes the job so much easier, because working in a nursing home, if you've never worked in it, the workload is very heavy. You have about 8 or 9 people to get up every morning to wash and dress. And if you go to the closet, I mean, every day we all have to get dressed, right? We got to go
That's
to
right.
the closet. We have to get dressed and we have to get undressed. And if you don't have the proper clothing, if you've got a patient, a gentleman, that could be a big gentleman, say 200 pounds, and you're trying to put a pair of jeans on him and a shirt,
That's just it.
it causes a lot of a lot of injuries if they don't have
Right.
the proper clothing
Socks
to
and
put on.
underwear.
Well,
Exactly.
even with my grandmother in the hospital there before she passed, and that's just it. Like, because of her clothing being such a challenge to get her dressed, then she just lives in a Johnny shirt.
Exactly.
And no offense, but to stay in one of those
Yeah,
all day, every
exactly.
day,
Yeah.
just does not make you feel
Pretty.
No,
it doesn't.
To even get
It
out of
doesn't.
bed.
Yeah.
Like, why would I bother?
Yeah,
right? I'm
exactly.
in my pajamas.
And that's what this
Exactly.
clothes is. You still have your
Perfect.
dignity.
It's a dignity.
Exactly.
So let's
Definitely.
take it back to how you got the clothing. What was the process? First of all, you thought you had this great idea, which it is, and then you had to go, and so we know the red tape that's involved in,
Yes.
getting a business
Yeah,
started.
there's a lot.
So you had to apply. Is this the only one in the Maritimes or
Atlantic province.
Atlantic provinces? This is the
Wow.
only business.
Well,
of
the
adaptive.
Lawtons do carry a bit of adaptive clothing, but it's a very limited amount.
Okay.
Lawton's drugstore. There is one lady in Edmundston area that has a little store in her house, but it's very,
Right.
she doesn't have a lot of inventory. And
No,
we work with
exactly.
her. We don't go into her territory.
Right.
Okay.
She does the nursing homes up there, but we cover
Right.
most of the province other than that. So what we do is we go into the nursing homes and do what we call a shopping day.
Okay.
And we set it up about 6 weeks ahead of time with the activity director in the nursing home. And then they get a hold of all the families and let them know that we're coming. And so then we go with our big truck. We have a 17-foot truck that we take, and we do 6 months of the year we're on the road.
17-foot truck. You
Yeah.
drive that?
No, I don't.
We don't let her
These-
drive.
Nor
But she
do
did
I
want a
want to.
third seat put in, so there's
Yeah.
3 that sit up
Yes,
in front.
we had a third seat put in.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we have 9 racks of clothing that we wheel off and take into the nursing homes. Many big bins
Bins.
of with their slippers and all that sort of thing in. And yeah, it's quite labor intensive. It's the hardest job I've ever done. I know that for sure.
Physically.
I'm played out after the first day. I want to sleep for the next 2.
Oh, go on.
It is
what
really.
you're doing for the people that can't get out of their homes or that are in nursing homes. It's just fabulous. So if I had a loved one in the nursing home, you would show me many, many different things that they might love.
Yes,
Exactly.
And so besides having the store, you physically go to all the nursing homes? Like you bring the store to
We
them?
bring the store to them.
So that's another thing that
And
you
they
do
get
on
to
top
shop.
of.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to shop that day and take it back
Take
with
it
them.
back with them.
So the person's in the right state of mind,
Yes.
and not a dementia patient or affected
Or their
by
families
Alzheimer's.
will shop with them.
Then so I could be a lady with all of my mind, in the right
Yes.
place, and I
Yes.
could say, "Oh, I love that dress."
Oh,
and
Yes,
I get that
yes,
dress. And
exactly.
Make you feel so
And
proud.
they love it. They just
Yeah.
absolutely love to come and shop because a lot of them were shoppers and they don't get out of the
No,
home.
and now they don't get
Yeah.
out to
No.
They get to
do
touch
that.
it and try it
Yeah.
on.
And some of them come and just sit there and watch us the whole
Well, it
time.
was so
I'm just
tricky
amazed.
even to get something for my grandmother. My dad would be like, she needs this or she needs that, and I'd run to wherever and I'd bring it back, and she'd be like, I'm wearing that.
Yeah.
For me to try and pick out
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
think
yeah.
she would like or what she'd be used to, it's not that easy. So
They know what they want, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The ones
Yeah.
that are
So where do the
shopping.
clothes come from? Are you guys making them, or is there just no?
You should
Montreal.
start making them. I think you have enough to do.
We wish we could.
Yeah.
No,
Montreal is where the clothing comes from. It's
Okay.
all made in Montreal.
Right.
So it's a Canadian product, which we're very proud of.
So you
Take
go
care
through
of
the
it.
catalog though and pick and choose
No, we go
what's
to
in
Montreal.
season? Oh,
Yeah,
you
we
go?
to Montreal
Okay.
twice a year.
It's a nice little trip.
It is a
Oh,
beautiful
nice.
place to
Yeah.
shop. I thought maybe it was online shopping
No,
that you
no.
got and brought it in, but actually you
So you
travel.
do it by
Yeah.
season,
Yeah.
okay?
6 months ahead of time, we'll go
Bring
do
in
the-
what's going to be.
We'll
So
go there and hand pick out the ladies' tops, the men's shirts, the pants, everything.
And you see all the people that are sewing, and they're all lined up and sewing, so you
Yeah.
get to see it, and then the great big bolts of fabric, and it was really.
Yeah,
It was
it's
very
You know, to
interesting.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in your mind you pictured, I don't know how I pictured it, but I didn't picture this shirt being made individually.
It's beautiful.
yeah,
Each
like
thing
a woman
is
sitting at
made
a sewing machine
individually.
making it.
That's right.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
it was a
Each
production
one.
line. It was
Yes.
being fed through
Yeah,
a
it was
machine.
really
It
something
wasn't.
to see.
It was each person at their
Yeah.
sewing machine making each
creating it.
Yes.
piece of
Special.
clothing.
And I mean, I
Yeah.
really thought you were dressed as guests because I thought, look at how fashionable and pretty everybody looks today.
Yeah.
And so that's what you want to have on.
Yes,
the women
exactly.
and men in your lives
You
to
do.
look dignified
Yes.
Yes.
and
That's
proud of what
And
they
to
have on.
feel-
And like Audrey
yeah.
said, you know what? If I'm in my pajamas all day long, which
Yeah.
is not very often,
No.
I don't know when that happened last, but I feel yuck. I
Yeah.
feel,
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
even
feel
if you're
motivated.
not going
Yeah.
anywhere, that would
That's
be my
right.
grandmother's excuse.
Yes.
She's like, why would I change?
I know.
I'm
Yeah.
not going
Yeah.
anywhere. I don't
Yeah.
have anything to do.
Yeah.
But when you get up and get dressed and
Yes,
I curl her hair
exactly.
for her, I'm like,
Yeah.
there.
She feels prettier.
I'm like, you never know who'll stop by. You might not be going anywhere, but
Yeah.
someone might
Right.
stop by and visit
Yeah.
you, and
Yeah.
don't you
I
want to be
know.
dressed?
And-
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and even for those days when they want to stay in bed or just get up for a couple of hours, there's beautiful night dresses.
Oh,
yes.
And there's
Yes.
nice little capes to put over them, fleece capes.
Yeah.
So it's not a Johnny shirt.
Never.
You
I know.
And
That's
it's
the biggest
just, we all want to feel good about what we have on. It makes us feel good.
It's the truth.
And the
Yeah.
elderly people are the same. They really are. And one of our shows, I had an activity director, come to me and say, there's one of our guests that won't come to any of my activities. She won't come for tea, she won't come for chapel. And so I'm talking with her and trying to find out why. And she says, it's taken me a long time, but she said, she finally said to her it was because she didn't have anything that she liked to wear. Everything was too big. Everything didn't fit her, and that bothered her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she phoned the family because she knew we were coming to find out if she could get a couple of outfits. So sometimes we think, oh, well, they're just in a nursing home. No, they still want to be dressed nice.
Of
Exactly.
course.
They do.
Because
It's
it's
easy
part of
fashion.
feeling alive
Exactly.
and living.
And
Exactly.
nice about yourself. I mean,
Yes.
clothing
Yeah.
doesn't make the person, but
Yeah.
the person fills out that clothing to make it.
That's right.
It brings it
Exactly.
all
Yeah.
together.
Yes.
To have, you have a good
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Yes.
You're dressed.
Yeah.
You're.
I feel
you're-
good when I'm dressed up.
I agree with
I
you.
do.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could just walk
Yeah.
down the street.
It never fails when you're not dressed up. You bump into everybody.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely.
You-
I'm just saying. That always
I know
happens.
exactly.
That's why I don't do it anymore.
I'm like,
That is such the truth, though.
Yeah.
it is.
no,
Yeah.
exactly. If I
And-
don't put myself together, it's truly because I don't
Yeah.
plan on leaving the house.
Yeah.
I have a customer also in the Fredericton area that her mom is blind and she's in the nursing home. And she always used to wear dresses. And so every season she buys her mom 5 or 6 new dresses every season. And so her mom can't see them obviously, but when she goes in to visit her, she always has one of these pretty dresses on. So
Yeah.
it makes her feel really good, and you know, her mom,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you know, probably feels really good too, even though
Yeah.
you know.
She
She
knows
knows
she
that-
looks
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Even
Yes.
though she can't see
Yeah.
what she's
Yes,
wearing. That's very
exactly.
emotional for the
And
family.
the daughter
It
knows
is.
how she
Yeah.
always dressed,
Dressed.
right?
Yeah.
And that's like I have
Exactly.
people come into the store and they'll say, well, my father used to always wear a polo shirt. So, you know,
Yeah.
we have lots and lots of polo shirts. Or he always wore a casual shirt. He wore tartan, or he, like, so we have
Yeah,
all
exactly.
of that.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And I mean, I just have to go back to again what you're all wearing, because it's such a variety of styles that you have on. Yours is actually knee length. Unfortunately, with
Yes.
their table, you can't
Yeah.
see the whole thing.
Yes.
But that could be a dress.
It is a dress.
It's a
Yes,
dress.
yes,
I thought
exactly.
maybe you
Dress.
could wear it with leggings, but
You
it's
could.
an actual dress.
You could
Totally
absolutely
could.
do
It's
that.
gorgeous, and it has a little leather type paneling
Yeah.
on the
Yes.
top for fashion. And so you just slip it on. It just is like
You feed it on through the arms.
feed down through the arms.
Yeah, so nobody
And then
you don't have
like
to put
I
your
couldn't
arms
do it
up.
myself.
No.
So
no.
you know, it's not for someone to really do it themselves.
Just snaps on like a lycra thing, like a
Right
little.
there and right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's doubled over in the back.
Crosses
so it
over.
overlaps.
Yeah,
like a
that's
wrap.
right.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Snaps
yeah.
over here, comes back
And
and,
then
snaps
back
over here.
Yeah. So these clothing is specifically meant to be like someone else to
dress
dress
somebody.
you.
Yes, exactly.
Correct? Not
Exactly.
Easy
Dress
and
yourself.
easy on the staff. Well, how many people do we know? I know lots of people that have been nursing homes that have had major injuries and
Exactly.
cannot return to
Exactly.
work or
Exactly.
It's a
take off.
win-win.
It's
Yeah.
a win-win for
So
sure.
what
Exactly.
about the pants then, or bottoms? What's different about them?
There's two kinds. There's a side snap that snaps
Okay.
down to the side so that
Okay.
they're easy to feed onto the legs.
Okay.
And there's and also another pair is called a flap
Okay.
pant, which we have a pair here. There's two flaps in the back, so they can actually, if the patient is incontinent, put them up in the sling, undo
Okay.
the thing, and actually change the person while
Wow.
where you couldn't, you know,
What
the other way.
The big thing is convenience.
Oh,
my
absolutely,
heavens.
absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
just it.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you did bring some things with you, but we're going to save that for the next portion of the
Yeah.
show, where we'll actually take a closer look at the clothing and
Yes.
the different pieces
Yeah.
of articles
Yeah. Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Is there any specific stories, other stories that you'd like to share of guests and people that you've known in nursing homes that have really made a difference,
Oh.
this business?
Benefit.
There's
used
probably
to-
so many.
Oh, there's so many. We could write a book. We always say that. I looked after a patient for many years, and I'd go into his room and say, "Good morning, Robert. How are you today?" And he'd always say, "Every day's a bonus."
Oh.
And that has stuck
True.
with me for so many years. You know,
Yeah.
every day is a bonus.
It is,
and
that's
every day
right.
is a gift. So in this business, and I think working with the elderly, it gives you such an appreciation of each day and of spending time with family and with friends. This business has certainly taken us out of our comfort zone.
Again.
And, but for me, it was a fun thing. It didn't matter if I didn't make any money or not. It was awesome working with my sisters.
Yeah.
We
Right.
also employ our cousin from the Miramichi.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Who
like
is my cousin. Actually.
Yes,
She's
and
my
it's
cousin.
like going on a party every day. We do a show because we're going to different
Having
homes.
fun.
We're
Right.
staying
You
in
get
a
to
hotel.
see all of New Brunswick and Prince Edward
We're eating
Island. And I mean,
out.
it's
Yeah.
a beautiful, beautiful province.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
'cause you get
meeting
to
some
travel.
amazing
Yeah.
people.
What a
And
great
there's
idea.
some
Yeah.
beautiful nursing homes in our province.
And we're getting more. We're getting the new
yes,
ones.
Yeah.
folks are
State of
getting
the art.
two up here.
Yes, we're so
Yes.
proud of that.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
we're
have
gonna be
those-
busy, busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what about, do you travel to the the sick children's hospitals, or do you cater
don't
to
have
younger
children's.
at all?
No.
No, it is all adult, elderly,
is.
prefer.
And there's one company that's a little bit more fashionable than the other one. I mean, they're
Okay.
both fashionable.
Right.
The one that makes like
a little more
clothing-
trendy,
Yes.
current
Yes,
trends
yes.
that are happening.
Because
right.
when you go into the homes now, and that was a big eye opener for myself, is
Okay.
when you go into some of these homes, it's not all just the elderly.
No,
It's
not.
people
No.
Have had
my age,
strokes. right?
no,
Yeah,
that have had
that's-
strokes,
that's
that have
right.
Huntington's
And there's-
disease, that
yeah.
have ALS,
Of
Yeah.
course.
just all
Yeah.
of that.
Car
Immobile.
accidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we're in an accident
Yeah.
as a
Okay.
child, and that's where
Yeah.
they've had to live, and
Yeah.
it's
That's right.
Cerebral
very-
palsy in a wheelchair, you name
Exactly.
it. I've seen
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So it was
So
very
they're looking for
enlightening.
things that are a little more trendy.
Yes.
and on
Yes,
point as far as
exactly.
what's in fashion
Yes.
right now.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like I find this top is very trendy.
That is
Yes.
beautiful.
and this
Exactly.
everything this year is flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The colors, the
Everything
prints,
is
that
flowers.
it
Yes,
is.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Flowers
have nothing
is huge
flowered. I was
this year.
trying to find a flowered blouse in my closet. Can you imagine?
Yes.
I don't have it.
Oh, you're kidding.
Well, here you
Shock of
go.
the century. I mean, what is going on? I don't have a flowered blouse.
You're kidding. Oh,
We
for
also
goodness
carry
sakes.
some regular clothing as well because not everybody needs the adaptive in the nursing
Okay,
home,
you
so
do
they like
carry
to
a little
shop
bit of-
too.
okay.
So we do take a couple of racks.
2 racks, 3
regular
racks.
clothing.
Just a little bit for those
Yeah.
ones
Yeah.
that so they
Easy
can come
on,
in
like,
and buy too.
Yeah.
They can use the zippers, they can use the
Yeah.
buttons, they can
Yeah.
use the belted
Yeah.
pants,
Yeah.
all of that.
And they love it. Oh, we had one lady, I think she spent $700. She wanted it, and she was getting it,
Isn't
and
that
that was it.
beautiful?
I mean,
Well,
it
the
was
store
just like,
itself coming to them is such a huge thing.
oh yes,
Period.
absolutely.
Right? Whether it was adaptive clothing or not,
Yeah.
you know, this
Yeah.
would be great.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a short break and do some commercials, and we will be back to talk a little bit more and actually take a closer look at the clothing itself and talk a lot more about easy fashion. We'll be right back after the break. Don't go away. Welcome back to Have a Chat. We've been talking to these 3 beautiful ladies who are sisters. We have Beverly, Judy, and Cindy. Welcome back, ladies.
Thank you. So interesting.
Yes, and we've been talking, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about the business that these ladies have started, which is an easy fashion adaptive clothing line that actually is catering to all of New Brunswick nursing homes in all of that surrounding area, where you actually take your 17-foot truck with 9 racks of clothing and actually go to these nursing homes so that these people are able to actually go shopping right there in their nursing home and be able to pick out a huge selection of lovely clothes that are adaptive and easy to wear.
And PEI as well, right?
PEI.
Oh, you're
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
for
do
goodness
all
sakes, I
PEI.
missed
It's
that.
all of PEI.
And we just touched into Nova Scotia this past season.
Wow.
Yes,
You're
they're
going to
only
need
ones.
another truck.
Or can you drive?
Or a couple of more, yeah, exactly.
Look at all these different
That's
items.
just
so
it. So
a lot of
now
clothes.
these are tops, obviously. Are they pajama
Pajamas.
tops?
Those are pajamas.
Okay,
Yep.
Those are-
perfect.
yeah.
And what
Shirt
makes
gowns.
these adaptive?
Do you want to talk
The
about this?
material, that it's a little more stretchy and more comfortable?
So this
or-
would be a man's
Nature.
night shirt,
Okay.
and so
Oh,
a lot of the seniors.
I love that it's so hidden. I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of the
Snaps.
seniors are incontinent, so they have
Okay.
to be changed during the night.
Right.
Okay.
So, you know, it opens.
Right.
It opens in the back. It like once it. So if I was to dress
So
Judy,
that
if she was in
overlapped.
bed, you would feed her arm in through.
Easy peasy.
Love it.
As opposed to having try to lift
The
that.
struggle of putting it
Right.
The
on.
arthritis
Overhead.
alone
Yes.
being
Right.
able to move the
Exactly.
joints and things
People
like
with
that.
shoulders.
And so
And
then
so
that
it
wraps
just
around. So they
snaps
have
in the back.
so they feel covered up. The back is
It
covered
covers,
up.
but
There's
yet
not
it's-
this big gap.
Right. It's
Right?
easy to change them in at nighttime when they have to be changed a couple of times, which is very important to nursing staff.
It
You know
is.
what I mean? You're not pulling and yanking and trying to pull off
And
pajama
hurting and
bars.
hurting
No,
yourself.
and hurting them.
You know,
and, yeah.
and not only is it easy to put on, it's easy to take off.
Exactly.
The next
Exactly.
morning,
Okay.
and especially with our Alzheimer patients who have sundowning, you're trying to undress them. A lot of patients become very agitated
Oh,
in
for
the
sure.
evening,
Very.
and you're trying to unbutton a shirt, lift their arms, take it off. So with the men's shirts, it's the same thing. You just unsnap the back
Everything's the same.
and slide
Everything.
down.
Everything's
Every
the
top.
same.
And
So,
so
it's not,
it all
how does
snaps.
this one go together?
Yes,
Everything
and
else
so
is
The
you.
system is the same.
The system is the same.
And
it
is
o-
it by like, okay, so these are Johnny shirts.
There's
so
no
the system
Velcro.
Is, no, I was
All
going to say.
snaps.
It's all snaps.
All snaps.
Metal or
Okay.
plastic?
Metal.
Metal, okay?
And this is the
fabric.
ladies
Yeah,
one.
that's the ladies
Yeah.
one. The
Yeah.
fabric is
And-
all chosen for the industrial washing machines.
Isn't it beautiful
it
fabric
is.
too?
Yeah.
It's nice
But
and
it's
light.
supposed to
soft,
withstand all
breathable.
of the hot temperatures
Yeah.
in the nursing homes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
very
Yeah.
very practical
Yeah,
then.
they are. Yeah, very. Yeah.
Size-wise, you just go in and measure the patient. So that was an XXL for the gentleman.
Yes.
And they go right down to what, extra small? Or do you
Yes.
start small? Extra small to
Extra small.
XXL.
3XL.
Wow.
We have some 5XL.
Right.
Suits everybody.
Yeah.
then.
Now, tell us a little bit about some of the other things that you
Beautiful.
have here on the table.
So this was just be another ladies. That would be like a cotton polyester.
Okay.
And then we would have a little cape over that. Like, you
Okay.
know, in the morning they might be
Exactly.
cool.
So you can actually pick the type of material you
Yes,
want
exactly.
in a shirt.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, we
Cotton.
tried. Yes,
you know what I mean?
cotton
Like this is a
polyester.
little
That
sturdier.
feels
This
stiff,
is more
but-
like a t-shirt.
Yes, that's right.
Right?
That
Love
washes
it.
very
Nice and
nice.
soft.
Yeah.
So that's a little more sturdy.
You have
And
slippers.
we
that
have
you
Even have
Slippers.
adaptive type slippers.
bit of
For
a
men and
Velcro.
women.
Men's are the same.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
not
They're
pink.
just they're yeah.
We
Hey,
also have a
I don't
bra
judge.
for some of the ladies, which
Now what makes that a little? Because it's the front closure.
it's a front
Okay.
closure. Yeah.
So that's more of like a hook.
It's a hook, and we also have ones that are snap. So
Okay.
there again, you could just feed it on
Oh,
through.
feed it on,
Feed it on
okay.
through
Well,
the
She's
arm.
not going to do that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Nothing to put in it.
She's not going to do your model for that one.
I just can't fill it out, so we'll skip that one.
And a lot of ladies at a certain age don't want to wear bra anymore. They're
So they-
cold. They're
Right.
cold,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
They want an
exactly.
undershirt to
An
wear.
An undershirt that's
So
yeah.
this is a 3X undershirt in the same idea. It snaps in the back with a double crossover,
Neat.
so it keeps them nice and warm.
Big
and-
seller.
So
big
they,
seller.
I love, like I said, the
And they
things are
feel
hidden.
so nice and
Oh
soft.
my heavens, feel that.
Oh, it is
Just
really.
like
Yeah.
a baby's bottom.
Yeah.
But they feel like they're wearing regular clothes
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
the closures and the way it goes together when it's all together, it looks like
Yes,
you'd never know
you
what
would
you guys
never
are
know.
wearing were adaptive clothing.
I'm just
That's what I
excited
love.
because I know so many elderly people, and we lost my husband's mother to Alzheimer's a number of years ago, and she was the highest person in fashion that you could go to.
Yes.
So we really struggled to dress her, and now thinking back, would she have not
This would have
loved to been? And the nursing staff had a hard time because as she sat there very sedentary as it progressed, she wasn't able to get into the. We couldn't dress her easily,
Right.
nor could the staff.
Yes.
So she would have had high fashion
Yes.
and been right in her
That's just it.
element for
Yes.
the better part of her years when her mind wasn't so bad.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
I'm looking at your jewelry, Judy, how beautiful it is. We have a jewelry program that we offer as well, and we have it
you're
all
kidding.
donated. And when somebody purchase something, we give them a free piece of jewelry, and that is a huge
Wow.
hit.
How
nice
nice
is
that they
that?
get to pick whatever
Yeah.
they want.
Yeah.
Match their
Oh,
outfit.
you're kidding,
Yeah.
to go
Yeah.
with your top.
Yeah.
Because you have some beautiful clothing. I'm just going to get you to,
Yeah.
to take a peek
Yes.
and maybe grab a couple of things
And
off
the men
rack.
we give a barber's comb.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
do
thinking of
they?
everything.
Don't feel left out.
Now that material looks absolutely
Yeah.
lovely.
Oh,
Oh, and
yes.
it
The
comes
top.
with the
Capris.
Those are capris.
okay. Those are little
Capris.
capri for the
Are they
summer,
sweet?
for the
It's
spring.
It's
Lovely.
beautiful outfit.
These are the side splits here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
can
and
see the
stripes
snaps.
are in as well as flowers. The
Yes.
stripes are in.
Something
them.
else.
Yeah,
And they wear
Perfect.
stripes with flowers.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Of course they do.
That's
Oh,
just
that's
it.
really something.
So the pants are adaptive
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well as the top.
This is
Nice.
just
Make
another,
it easy to get in and
another
out.
outfit. These are the long pants.
Okay.
Okay,
These
a
are
little
your
longer.
flat pants here, Cindy, if you can.
And it has the eyelet sleeve.
Yes.
Yeah. the
Okay, so
top.
she's going to undo those.
Yeah,
so you can
so you
take
can
a
show
closer
those
look.
back.
So,
Here, I'll move some of this back.
yeah.
So these are the
Take a
pants
peek.
with the flap in
Yeah.
the back.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are ones where they can be changed
they
right in the
have-
wheelchair with the sling lift.
So they
Oh.
can stay. Okay. Okay. That's what
that?
you were telling me about.
So you
Okay.
still have your dignity when you're sitting in the wheelchair because everything
Because your
covers you
pants are
right
up.
here.
Right.
Yes.
That's a huge.
So you're not going to see
thing.
Oh,
if you're
yes.
That
incontinent or
really is. That's
Yeah.
one of the things that I noticed being in a nursing home, or even being. My grandmother never made it to a nursing home, but being in the hospital. Do you guys go to the palliative care unit at the hospital by any
We
chance?
just
'Cause
haven't-
some of those
we-
patients
yeah.
are there for quite a while
Yes. Oh, I
as
know.
well,
Yeah.
waiting for a spot in the nursing home.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
for me, as a guest going to visit my grandmother, I'm not going to lie, it was sort of shocking to walk down the hall and see patients in a wheelchair with nothing on but a Johnny shirt, somewhat exposed. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like
Yeah.
because they come out of the room to get a change. I get that, but how much more comfortable
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
humane or
Yeah.
human that you would have felt had they
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
in
Exactly.
clothes
Yeah.
that were easily adaptive.
You have your hands full though with the nursing homes.
We do, but we did donate a lot of clothes to the Moncton Hospital.
Yes,
Oh,
we
you
did.
did?
Yeah.
At Christmas time,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
there was
The
other
shelters.
shelters.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you would
Yeah.
have, so going back to the business itself, you've gone up to, where did we say, Montreal, Toronto?
Montreal's
Montreal.
where we buy them.
Yeah.
So you look and pick out and you place an order.
Yes.
Yes.
And then they ship it to
Yes.
you. So now this top, you could get it in a small, medium, large.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
can can order as many as you
Yes.
want
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
print,
yeah.
whatever size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to a certain point, because then they run out of material.
True.
Do you know what I'm
True,
saying?
same as Johnny shirts.
Exactly.
I know people that wear extra,
Yeah.
extra large
Yeah.
Johnny
Yeah.
shirts, and they have,
Yeah.
to be, they have to be made especially.
Yeah,
They do.
yeah.
So do you have a standard of, okay, I'm going to get this many tops or this many pants? You must have an idea.
We're
I'm
still
like,
all over the map.
imagine. Oh, okay.
It's really, really hard to know,
It
how
is.
much to order. I mean,
How much to order? What size?
we just kind of wing it and
Okay.
We're,
You can
we're
go-
learning.
Well, you can go through one season and everybody wants extra small.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll order it all in for the next season and everybody wants 3X.
Oh,
There's
It
no
just-
rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
really,
there-
so
okay.
we just try to cover our bases and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. A little bit of everything.
What else do you have, ladies? So you have socks here, of course, very, very,
Skid socks.
super soft socks.
Those socks are to wear on people at nighttime if they get up to go to the bathroom,
Oh, 'cause
so
they
they
have the little
don't
grippies.
slip and fall. A lot of
So if
people
the
sometimes.
camera, if our producer can
Yeah.
just show, they have the little, yes,
The silicone.
sticky
Yeah.
bottom
stickies.
on it so that
Okay.
you can't fall.
Because
getting out
lots
your-
of times they get
yes.
up and they may dribble on their way and they slip.
Right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the men's
And
are the
the-
same.
And yeah.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
that's a very safety.
That's a safety.
A really good factor to have on
Definitely.
there.
Yeah.
There's
So you
the
have
padding.
some men's things as well. I
That's
see
a
that.
men's polo.
Okay. Nice.
Beautiful. Lovely.
nice?
I love the
it's
color.
very stylish and sharp.
It is.
And
It
we
is.
have to look after these men. They want to
Yeah.
look
We
nice
do.
too.
No, exactly.
don't
That's
need the
just
paint.
it.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
And how exciting would it be to
These
have
are
someone you
sharp
love
looking.
for
Yes, I
Father's
know.
Day and other
Yes.
birthdays?
Yes.
Father's
Yeah.
Day, we had all kinds of people coming into the store. And
Did you?
Special
Yes,
clothing.
absolutely. Yes.
It's nice. These are sharp looking.
So
You
tell
know
me
what I
about
mean?
these shorts just for a moment.
Pants.
Then again, they're shorts,
Pants?
aren't they?
Those-
Yeah.
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 So
Oh, they
these
are
shorts
short.
are
Okay.
another example of what you do with this man. So this man is a large man.
Yeah.
And no, he's a large guy. So where did these end and begin? Where did they
So
start?
this is the back flap. Yes. Okay. So
There
that,
we go. The
right.
flops go in the back.
So who would
So
ever
that-
know the man's not sitting there,
They
you know,
won't.
fully
No, they
lovely
won't.
looking?
This
right.
would be
No.
a 2X, and some men love to wear the shorts, especially the younger men.
course
And we
they
have
do.
them in denim as well, and we have them in a
Yes.
khaki color. and
Summer's coming.
Summer's coming. Yeah,
That's just it.
yeah, yeah.
So a typical day would be what? You get on the road, girls. Okay, what would be your Monday? Just run us through, say, a Monday to Wednesday. Like, or a day
Well,
of.
we have 2 more shows left in this season to do, and we've been on the road since April 2nd.
Okay.
Pretty much every day of the week,
Wow.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you do a spring and summer show,
fall and winter.
travel.
Yeah.
We do about 50 homes in a season.
Okay.
So we get up.
I'm exhausted.
When you get up, it's a really good thing to get up.
Yeah, you get up
don't
laughing.
Live, no, 2 of you live in
You
Moncton.
start the truck. No.
One lives in Fredericton.
I
You
live in Fredericton, yeah.
So Judy, you have to commute and meet up with the girls.
Usually
You're
I'm
just-
come to Moncton on Sunday if we're leaving to go, say, to PEI or someplace in the province that's not close to Fredericton, and
Yeah.
so I'm usually.
Yeah. And I say, Lord, give me strength to unload another day.
You know what I think would be a really fantastic idea is if we could follow you one day.
Well, we
Oh,
were
that would be
hoping,
awesome.
I
yeah.
thought you were in Montreal. I thought
Yes, that would be
You scoot to
fun.
Montreal to
Yeah.
help pick out the things, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Veronique and I will
Yeah.
scoot along
There
with the
you
truck
go.
and
That
be an
sounds
extra
lovely.
pair of
Let's
hands
do it. Set it
someday.
up.
You know, if you were going to
Yeah.
be in this area, stopping
Yeah.
by one of
Yeah.
the homes
Yes.
here.
We just
Yeah.
actually did Tattison Tack on Friday.
That's right.
Yeah. They have a home too.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So it takes about an hour to get everything off of the truck, about
Okay.
another half hour to set up your
Right.
show because you have a lot of things you have to unpack. As you can see, this is just
Right.
a small portion.
Right.
Then the cash has to be set up, all the jewelry has to be put out, all your
Right.
bags.
You probably have them lined up ready to come in the
And you
door.
Some of the homes,
might have
absolutely.
a small room. So you always got to be thinking, all right, how do I make this look nice? Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm
Small
saying?
shop.
So that they feel
Yes.
like they're walking in a
To
It's
a
like a
store.
pop-up shop.
Boutique.
Yes,
Like, you know, that's a big
exactly.
thing
A
now, and
boutique.
that's exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they come and they and they talk, and some of them might want a top, and then we find out they don't have any money to buy the top.
Uh-oh.
And so they set it aside, and before the show's over, I look at Judy and she looks at me, and she's the one we're giving something to today. And it just blesses us
It's
because
beautiful.
it's awesome. It's
It
more
is
than a job.
rewarding.
It's more than a job. For me, anyway, it's just
Yeah.
it's,
Love of people.
It's a love
I think
of
we can
people,
tell that by you.
I know.
and it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been
Because
awesome
she's
working
worked
with
in it for
family.
years. So.
I know.
And it's
Yeah.
coming from a different angle.
Yes.
It's
Exactly.
It's not the. It is busy.
not the-
It's very hard, but it's
a hard
it's
job.
You have
so
to make a lot of
rewarding.
decisions that, you know,
Yeah.
you're just feeling your way. You've never done this sort of
Yeah.
business before, so
Yeah.
there's big decisions to make,
Yeah.
like how
Big
much,
business.
how much to
No.
And
order.
Judy's
stuff.
awesome. Judy does all the ordering. She's the one that loves to talk on the phone. Bev does the store. So
We all have
there's
our
no
own-
competition in this business. We all have our part.
Yeah.
I can't do what Bev does because she does it better than I do.
Yeah.
Although I could hop in like when she goes on vacation. But
Exactly.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right,
Yeah.
you
And
and your
Ju-
niche.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's awesome to be able to do that. Like Judy doesn't like doing inventory. I love doing inventory.
Oh, I would hate
you
it,
know,
yeah.
so
No.
it's,
I hate it.
Me too.
But they make me do it. There's things that they make me do because
Yeah.
I'm the youngest. I'm just saying.
You're just saying, now listen, okay, for example, just to give the viewers an idea, if they have a dad that would like a shirt like this, what would the point price be on something such as this? In just
It's around $50, I'd say. Right now.
okay, so it's good quality. You can wear
Yeah.
it season after season, and you're not going to find much less on the river for like $50 for a nice
No.
shirt.
No, it's
Quality
very-
shirts.
That's
Quality
right.
Pick
shirt.
one up that might be, $20 or 50.
Yes.
25 that might
Yeah.
last.
But it's
Yeah,
not going to
exactly.
withstand the hot temperatures
But you
Yeah.
in the home.
I would imagine there's a wide range of prices.
Yes, there
Yes.
Right? You might not be able to afford
You could say
this
49
one.
to 56.
Yeah,
for a men's
exactly.
shirt.
For
Yeah.
a men's
Yeah.
shirt.
100% guaranteed. We stand behind our clothing 100%. If
Okay.
anything shrinks, you just call us. We'll send you a new one.
Good.
No
Shrinks,
questions
fades.
asked.
Anything.
and it's tax
Comes undone.
deductible.
Well, fade and you can't really
Yeah.
do much
No,
about that, but
right.
if it shrinks
Yeah.
or
If it shrinks or
something
comes
falls
out-
off, a snapper,
Yeah.
we take care
Go
of
ahead.
everything.
No, you go ahead.
They don't have to pay tax on clothes. The
Oh, that's
doctor
nice.
writes a
So
prescription
the price you see is the
saying
price
that
you pay.
saying that the resident needs this type of clothing and they don't
Okay.
have to pay the HST.
Right.
So
Doctor's
That's a big
prescription,
thing.
because it
Yes.
is part of an essential everyday
Exactly.
experience.
Well,
Exactly.
15%. Like in this province, it's 15%.
Yes,
so
and that's-
it's a substantial
Yes,
amount of
it
money
absolutely
to be able to
is.
save.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know.
How
So-
do we get in touch? Okay, so say I do want, my mother and father both live in their own home and they're very able to, but if I had a mom that wasn't able to get out, how would I contact any of you to come and visit
Yeah, if
with
we
me?
missed your show.
Well, see, I have the main number, and
Okay.
everyone calls.
We
We have a
should give
business
it-
card with 3
Okay.
of our numbers on it, but
Okay.
they'll call, and I can send pictures or deliver or
Okay.
do whatever.
But
So
we
you can
need-
shop otherwise, besides being at one of your shows.
Yes.
We can
Yes.
still purchase from.
Well, we have our
Absolutely.
store, right, in Moncton.
We have a
Riverview.
store in
We have a
Riverview.
We have a
huge
store in Riverview. That's where I work every day.
Oh, okay.
But if
Okay.
somebody watching your show wants to, right now they're
Yeah.
all excited because they want to get
They
this
want
outfit
that.
for their dad.
874-0565.
No, slowly.
Or they can go onto our
One more.
website and get them.
So,
We have 2 minutes before we're all done today. 874
0565.
0565. Now that's the number to the store, and the name of the store in Moncton
Easy
is
Fashion,
It is Easy Fashion Adaptive Clothing,
Clothing.
in Riverview.
213
213.
Pine Glen Road.
Pine Glen Road,
Yeah.
and that's a 506 number.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
So just so people know
Yeah.
that again, it is a.
Now, do you
it's
have a Facebook page or a
Just
website?
easyfashion.ca.
Oh, grab those
Very
so
nice.
that people will know that.
nice cards? Easy Fashion Adaptive Clothing, and you want them to go to easyfashion.ca.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are
And
working at putting our clothes online, so probably midsummer, in the summer, you'll be able to go on and
Yes.
shop right
Yeah.
online.
Nice
Tap
and easy.
into that.
Mm-hmm.
Tap into that
easyfashion.ca.
for
You couldn't
sure.
get, simpler than that to follow.
Yep.
No,
for contact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially since you guys seem to be the only one that caters to this area and surrounding area. To tap into the online
Yes.
could be
We
very
knew we would have
lucrative
to do
without
that
having.
down the road, and
Yeah.
that's what we're doing
it
now.
might save you some travel.
Do you
Yeah.
have somewhere to go
Right?
today after the show? Are you visiting a home?
No,
No,
not
You
today.
have a little bit
Tomorrow
of
the
a break.
next day.
Next
Tomorrow.
The next day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we want to say thank you, Beverly and Judy and Cindy, for joining us today and telling
Thanks so
us
much
all
for
about
having
your
us.
Yes,
business.
thank you.
Fabulous.
We wish you nothing but the best. This is just a wonderful, fantastic idea.
is.
Thanks so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
Come back
Thank
again.
you to our viewers for watching. We'll see you later.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great week. Happy holiday.